What have been some of the key items which have stood out to you at this year's two sessions?
So I think the two sessions primarily focus on boosting the PRC's economy. So a lot of this has to do with consumption. Some of it also has to do with trying to boost production. But I guess the proof of the pudding is in the eating. So we'll have to see whether these moves actually work. They've been tried before the past few years with very limited results.
As China continues to face deflationary pressure, what items has the two sessions talked about to improve consumer confidence?
Some of the what looks like fiscal stimuli uh, intends to sort of get more confidence in the economy through government spending, and hopefully that will trickle down and have consumers spend more. But I think ultimately the PRC economy probably needs more structural change than that.
As we see that this current environment is changing, specifically with the uncertainty around US foreign policy, is there anything more that Beijing or the PLA can do right now regarding Taiwan, regarding their view of Taiwan?
So I actually think that the PRC is trying to test the limits of where U.S. policy might be. So this is not just with regard to Taiwan. Sure, there are the military exercises around Taiwan. There was the live fire exercise, but we've also seen them in the Yellow Sea. We've seen them, more robust PLA activity in the East China Sea, in the South China Sea, and also the exercises and circumvention of Australia, so exercises off Australia and the circumvention of Australia. So, they're trying to see where U.S. alliances and partnerships stand and where what they can possibly get around. So it's not just Taiwan. I think also what is interesting is in terms of the PRC and the PLA's position, they don't seem to be offering anything new.
Do you think that the PRC might take a more aggressive diplomatic stance then in the near future, or it might take a more tactful diplomatic stance?
So I think what was quite interesting for me that came out of two sessions. One was a statement about how if Taiwan continues to hold out, the sort of offers of autonomy will be taken away. Well, that just suggests that Beijing can rescind whatever promises it makes at any point in time, which brings further questions about this commitment. That doesn't, I think, in my mind, make Beijing's offer more attractive. Then there's this other thing about Beijing trying to push forward on its claims about UN Resolution, General Assembly Resolution 2758, saying that the Beijing's reading is that it puts Taiwan under PRC control, but there's no mention of Taiwan in the text. Now, what's interesting about it is as the PRC tries to push against the text of UNGA Resolution 2758, as it tries to push against UNCLOS, what it's in effect doing is weakening the sort of body of international laws and regimes that currently sort of help hold the international system in place. That may open the way for much more. That may open the way for more efforts by major powers to push their way, and that's not just the PRC. That can result, therefore, in a much more contentious environment for everybody, including Beijing.